Good morning, Sharks.
I'm Michaela Ronkovich.
And I'm Mara Villalobos, and this is WSRK Shark News.
On today's show, we'll be highlighting our first Pep Rally of the year.
And our very own Sharks give their opinion on relationships on this week's episode of Shark Code.
Reporter Chloe Golan took a twist on Man on the Street and brought it to Miami's sandy beaches for Man on the Beach.
And the old forgotten Marine Stadium is getting a beautiful makeover. It's a new year, so you know what that comes from, Michaela?
I don't know, what?
It comes from the Fall Sports Pep Rally.
Oh, you're talking about the Pep Rally that was last week. I was in it and performing, so I couldn't really see what happened. What exactly went on?
Well, the class of 2017 showed the best school spirit by wearing the most class shirts. And it was really a good pep rally because it started off with you guys cheering and the music bumping.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the pep rally, except of course when the band plays.
But you gotta remember, we were there to honor our fall sports, like girls volleyball, bowling, golf, cross country, and of course, our football and swimming team.
Yeah, but I think everyone's favorite part is the band.
I have to give it to you. The band really does kill it.
Really does kill it.
It is so fun being in a relationship with you sometimes.
Whatever. Let's see what our very own Sharks had to say about relationships on this week's Shark Code.
Do I think it's worth being in a relationship in high school?
I just see so much relationships go bad, yo, that I don't want to go through that.
I think being in a relationship in high school is worth it, but if you were to ask me that like last year, I probably would have said no. I think it takes the right person for you to realize that.
Alright, let's see. Is it worth being in a relationship in high school? It really depends on who you're with and who your friends are.
Do I think it's worth it? Can we have another question? That's gonna get me in trouble.
Your friends are the type of guys that will make you go out, party a lot, and do the wrong kind of things. It's gonna bring you some controversy.
Yeah.
Being in a relationship in high school to me is a waste of time because it's just like, you don't know if you're going to go to the same college as your boyfriend. You don't even know if your boyfriend is going to make it to college.
No. Why? You have too much to focus on.
I think being in a relationship in high school is not worth it because in the end, you kind of just end up hurt and it's not fun.
What do you do when you have a crazy girlfriend? If there's anybody to tell you about crazy girlfriends, I'll be the one.
If I had a crazy girlfriend, I'll try to stay as calm as possible. Just staying on my own, basically.
Crazy girlfriends, they'll bother you. They'll annoy you. They'll try to control you. Tell you who to hang out with, when to hang out with them. It's just not a good thing, man.
If I had a crazy, jealous boyfriend, I would not deal with that because I am 16 years old and I don't need someone to tell me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You're my boyfriend and that's all you are, not my parents.
No, it would never get any farther than meeting the person. I can't deal with someone who's completely crazy.
Meet her in a public place where there's a lot of people around and you explain to her that this is not going to work out.
If I had a jealous boyfriend, I would go crazy. Myself, having a jealous boyfriend, that is psycho. That's crazy.
What would I do if I had a crazy girlfriend? You already know. It's fun to have a crazy girlfriend. You don't want a plain girlfriend. That's plain. It's like not a cinnamon bagel. You need a cinnamon bagel. You feel me? Hey, weren't you the one always known for doing Men on the Street?
Yeah, I am. That's why reporter Chloe Golan took a twist on it and took the interviews to the beaches.
Hundreds of people walk along Golden Beach every day for exercise, fun, or just to relax. Little do they know that I'm going to be putting them on the spot by asking them out of the ordinary questions. If you were a box of cereal, what would you be and why?
Box of cereal? What was the question?
If you were a box of cereal, what would you be and why?
I think I will be eaten by somebody if it will be a box of cereal.
What brand of cereal would you be?
Maybe Lay's.
A box of cereal? Wheaties, because I want to be strong like the athletes on the Wheatie boxes.
Wheatie boxes? So you want to be a Wheatie?
I could be a Wheatie girl. Yeah.
Lay's? Lay's cereal?
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes, because they're great.
I would be Mini Wheats because it's sugary.
And do you consider yourself sugary?
I don't know.
Name 5 uses of a stapler with no staples.
Throw it away.
I just give up, I don't know.
This is where you come in.
Right.
I don't know. It's staples. It means staples, right?
Right.
But what if it doesn't have staples in it? What are you going to do? You don't just throw it away?
Hit somebody over the head with it, prop open a door, hammer to hammer nails in.
No, like how you name that if that's not going to be a staplers in it, right?
What will you do?
What would you do?
Without staples.
Without staples, what's another way you can use a stapler?
Tape.
Just the tape?
Tape, glue, so many things.
No, like what could you do? Like, can you use the stapler as a hammer? Can you?
Ah, you mean
some scissors, right?
Scissors, maybe. Can you cut paper with the stapler? Have you ever done it?
Yeah, nothing much you can do.
I think I don't use anything because staples doesn't work with hammer. Staples work only with staples by itself.
Right. So you'll just
you can make a couple core
just
and manually put
percussion.
Yeah, percussion and
hammer.
To bite people.
To bite people?
Yeah.
What people would you bite?
The one that is bothering me.
Okay, so if you were trapped on an island and you only had a stapler, how are you going to use that stapler?
Dig the sand.
You can use it to dig
Right.
sand. What else could you do with the stapler? It's your only tool. It's your only tool. What are you going to use it for?
like hammer.
Can you perform your favorite song for us?
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, and that is, you know.
Don't worry, be happy.
Russian?
It could be Russian.
Everybody knows. Не слышны в саду даже шорохи.
All about that bass, don't tell 'em. All about that bass, don't tell 'em.
Boom, smack. Make me feel good. Come on to me now.
This has been Chloe Golan for WSRK.
Hey, did you see those big red buses outside of our school the other day?
Yeah, it's a blood drive. I could never donate blood.
Well, luckily, kids in our schools actually donate blood. Did you know that that's the only way hospitals get blood?
Are you serious?
Yeah, luckily we got some interviews from them.
Well, this is actually the only way that we could get blood into hospitals. So without this, there's no way that when people need blood at a hospital, they'll be able to receive it, because it's not like true blood. There's no fake blood anywhere. There's no synthetic blood. We can't just create it. We actually have to get it from other people. So it's a very communal thing. It only stays in the community. You donate here, it's going to go to the local hospitals here. So.
Well, if it wasn't for a nonprofit organization like us that actually goes out and get the blood, there wouldn't be enough to supply the hospitals. So I believe, like, I started working in this because I'm studying for the medical field, and I definitely believe this is something that is like, if we weren't doing it, who would do it? No one's going to take time out of their day to go to a hospital and donate. So it definitely helps when we can go to places like this, to high schools, colleges, and get, you know, young, healthy students to come in and help us out. So if we didn't get blood donations, the hospitals don't have enough, and then, you know, people would be dying, honestly. So.
What's the update on the stadium?
Well, the Miami Marine Stadium has started a project that will invite national street artists to create the specific murals in a long abandoned stadium.
That's awesome.
I'm Robert Bull. I'm with the National Trust for Historic Preservation, and we have partnered with the Friends of Miami Marine Stadium to make this a national treasure. National treasures are places of national significance that are under threat. The threat here is neglect and lack of funding. So we've partnered with the local group here to raise money to bring this back to life and save this national treasure.
Grayscale because it was about the history of the Miami Marine Stadium, so it kind of fit for it to be grayscale and vintage, but also in this setting when there's so much color, something grayscale actually stands out more than something colorful, so it was for both those reasons.
Well, that's a wrap, Sharks.
I'm Mauro Villalobos.
And I'm Michaela Ronkovitz.
And this is WSRK Shark News.